Well, welcome. We're glad to be able to take this moment, kind of punctuate our gratitude for Urban Hive, the whole team, for Ned in particular, for your friendship for a long time. And I just want to put in proportion what's happening today. And I'm glad especially that Tanya and Steve were able to join us today as well, but lots of students from the Other Side Academy could equally be part of this conversation. Over the last 7 years, I think the Other Side Academy and the Other Side Village has gotten to where it is because of three things. There have been people at the right time that have provided money, but more importantly, there have been people that have provided miracles and people that have provided relationships. The money goes without saying, it matters. We're in this beautiful facility, and it wouldn't be here if there weren't people that believed in the vision and wanted to help enable us to grow more quickly than we otherwise would. But the miracles, I think, are even more significant. There have been people that have come by at the right time that had exactly the connection, the resource, the opportunity that they could open up to solve a problem that we could not have solved on our own. When we started talking with Ned and the Urban Hive team a few months back about one of the greatest barriers to future progress that our students have, which is housing, which is being able to find a place to live, Ned was willing to put his credibility forward and help us try to start finding a solution for that long-term problem. Those are miracles. The fact that people would have confidence enough in us and care enough and bring forward those capabilities at a time that we couldn't have done it any other way is an absolute miracle. And the third is relationships. The fact that you're here today and that we get to form connections with each other is a lot of what helps our students at the Academy and ultimately our neighbors in the village as well redefine their place in society. We're grateful for you, we're grateful for your friendship, we're grateful for the gift that you make today, and more importantly for the relationships that we'll have long into the future. Thank you very much.
We've been here now for over about 7.5 years at the Other Side Academy, and over the years we have met more people than we can count. Many people come by and many people visit, and oftentimes they say they're going to do things, and sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But when we met you, Ned, better than a year ago, and you came by and you committed to doing some things, you have followed through. The minute you came and we had the honor of making your acquaintance and you becoming part of this organization, you've taken on a role we never could have imagined in that meeting, and I am just grateful for you for that. You've made an impact in the community financially by allowing our students to rent either with your properties or your circle of influence in their properties. You've made a huge difference. I admire you because when you did come by and experience the Other Side Academy and say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, you did that. And that means a lot to me, and it means a lot to us as an organization. So thank you, Ned. Thank you very much for who you are as a human being and as a man.
Thank you very much. So over the last year, Urban Hive, its residents and its partners have been raising money for the Other Side Village. And so what we did is we went out and talked to people who lived at our properties, we talked to our partners in the community, and they all started donating toward the vision for the village. We recognize that there's no one solution for homelessness for everyone. But for those who want real change, the Other Side Village is our best bet. The Other Side Academy has a proven record of changing lives, and it works. So we want to help people become contributing members of society, regain their self-respect and their independence. And this is our effort to help this start, and we hope that we can continue with our partners and with our residents and with our communities to raise more money and help more people achieve what the Other Side Village is working to help them achieve. We appreciate everyone who's helped make this come about, the ideas that have created the village, and we appreciate the people who were willing to facilitate that change and those who are willing to take the risks to join the village and to make this something great. So hats off to you. We're so grateful for the opportunity to be a part of what you all are doing. Woo! No, it's impressive what the Other Side has been able to do in the village, so we're happy to be part of it. Very cool. Did you talk? So like the students did this as like a project for the Other Side Academy, and like their architectural students came in and built this home themselves, actually, from what I understand.
Actually, I think it's really pretty and very comfortable looking, and I could imagine actually myself staying in it. Honestly, like if you like, even you can move it out in the middle of nowhere and just live in it.